Do it. Yo, okay. This is my first interview, so
And
hopefully this
my
doesn't go
second,
shit. Your second? Who interviewed you before this?
uh, I don't know if you know him, Noah is Fly God. He's like on
Oh,
Twitter. He has a
no, no.
Quasimodo profile picture.
Yeah, I've seen him before. I've seen him before.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, let me do it real quick. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, why not?
Yeah, so today in the stew, we got the legendary Clown Cat. What a
The
goat.
goat.
The goat. The goat.
Exactly.
That new, like, obviously, like, with these things, I know it's not that deep, but to like a certain level, you have to be professional. So if I could, I'd just sit here and gush over the new tape for like 30 minutes, but obviously that's not what we're here to do. So obviously, I just want to ask you some stuff, and I'm going to start it off with like generally with the new tape so far, what has been the people's reactions, the voice of the people?
Ooh, so far, people like it. The ones who've bought it, at least. I don't think I've seen. I think about everyone that has listened to it said it was like marginally better than Tabbed, which
It
I
is
was hoping for.
definitely better than Tabbed.
Yeah, because
Tabbed to me, it was like it was still good. Obviously, like it was a showcase of your talent, but it was more like it was just kind of it didn't have much cohesion.
yeah, and that's the thing. I'm pretty sure I made sure that Tab was like gonna be my first project because I had the Sphinx tape mostly done by the time I released Tab. But I'm like, you know what? I need to put Tabbed out here. Like, it's 100% gonna be my worst project. I'm gonna like put it out first. So if anyone in the near future is gonna look back, they're like, oh, look at that progression and within a month or something.
Progression. Let's
But
go.
yeah, I'm like, let me just compile my most like lo-fi tapes into it. And I honestly, personally, I do not like Tabbed.
I,
That's why I kept it on Bandcamp. I'm not putting it on streamings. I just don't like it.
it's a 7 for me.
It's like a 6 or 5 to me.
Damn.
And Sphinx is like a
Okay.
8. I
Oh
love it.
well, it's a 10 for me. So you know,
Nah,
we
it's mid.
we all, we all have different opinions. But yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've seen just positive, but obviously like no one's gonna go out and buy it if if they're confident they're not gonna like it. So
Yeah,
it doesn't
true.
really make much sense otherwise. But
But even no offense to them, but the Twitter nerds like Jimmy and Mountain, they liked it too. So
yeah,
that boosted
I
my
love
confidence.
Mountain. I love Mountain. Oh,
Yeah,
Mountain's a legend. Jimmy,
he's great. Nah, God, Jimmy's cool. Come on.
he's cool. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Sure, sure. Whatever you say, buddy. So, when it comes down to making the beats, the mid, what is
The
the
garbage
what is the creative process? What
process
kind of
is
happens?
generally I search for samples, and that takes like about 90% of the time of making a beat. And once I find it, it'll probably take like 15-10 minutes to just scour through the internet. And once I do find it, I know what to do with it. I either loop it if I couldn't find any chops, or I just chop it up. I just layer basic drums over it and add EQing to make it sound, unique from all the other
Yeah,
producers. Because I like to have like that vintage feel, not really very good quality. I don't know how to say it, but like,
lo-fi.
yeah, very crunchy sound when it comes to my beats. And
How long did
I
it
feel
take
like,
you to find the all I need?
oh, that was I think my 10th beat I've ever made.
Jesus
But that
Christ, that is
sample was probably flipped by so many other people because like the YouTube video for it or whatever has like a million views, so probably other producers like flipped it too. But I just remember I just searched up soul samples on YouTube and going to the first playlist and just checking it out and then
probably
flipping whatever I could.
Madlib's probably used it somewhere in his
I
anonymous discography.
literally the first beat was his was the original sample for what's it called Robes on Pinata. I'm like, yo, I
Yeah,
recognize this.
yeah.
Such a dope beat. But yeah,
He's never made a bad beat. He's incapable.
exactly. That's why he's a goat.
He is really a goat.
But yeah, it usually takes like I don't know 5 to 10 minutes to to pick up on the chops and the ordering, and then I just layer some drums, EQ. It takes like 15 minutes, but then finding the sample could take from like 2 minutes to up to like a whole day of me just not finding anything to flip.
That's that's funny because fucking you'd expect the actual like beat to take longer, but fucking
No, yeah, it's
what do I
crazy.
know? I'm not even a producer. I'm just a music man that listens to all this shit. So not even not
I'm
even.
gonna try crate digging though some more in the future. Hopefully that'll get me some gems.
Yeah. Who in music? Who would you say your main inspirations are?
J Dilla and Navy Blue. Those are probably the two biggest for the effects and like the sound, the textures I add to my music. Navy Blue, 100%. For my chopping techniques and the drumming, I'd say Dilla.
A couple of
Those are
those
probably the only
beats.
two.
A couple of those beats off of like Sphinx genuinely sound like they could be on donuts to me, and I know that's
Ex-
like
I know which ones you're talking about because I spun like Dilla 4 times while doing homework, and then after I'm like, dude, like I need to make some beats, and so I cranked somehow. I'm like, dude, like I'm getting inspired so much. I don't want to feel like I'm copying, so I added like different textures to it to make it sound unique. And yeah, that's where Navy Blue comes in.
yeah navy. I've never actually heard any navy blue, have I? I don't know.
Azukar, have you heard? You probably have
Don't have
on some
no.
rap songs.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
Yeah, he produced that song.
Oh, that's my favorite song on the album.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I can
it's an
dig that.
insane beat.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is like I don't know. I guess this is like slightly off topic, but what was I going to ask? Oh my god. Give me a minute.
No, you're good.
It was something about a song on the new project. What is that thing? What is that thing? It's like like in between the songs, that weird like vocal sample. Those like
Oh, oh,
transitions.
yeah. I just to fit the theme more, like the Egyptian theme, I just searched up random Egyptian poetry, found some really obscure one of some like 1940s recording of an English dude trying to
Oh my
inter
god.
like trying to speak like Egyptian people, but like say English words, but have like that accent to it. And yeah, I just picked on like, yeah, that's perfect to have in between every song. That's like a little transitioner to make it kind of fade into each other.
It threw me off first time I heard it.
Yeah.
It was weird. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah, me too. I
where
didn't know
is?
whether to keep it, but I ended up liking it. So I'm like, why not?
And then the beat came and I was like, oh, never mind. You can keep it. So
But yeah.
we need to go on the record right now. Top five Clown Cat artists. Go.
Oh shit. Top five like my favorite artists.
Yeah, your favourites.
Oh fuck. That's hard.
He's gonna go MC Ride, Earl Sweat,
No,
King
no,
Dizzle.
no, no. Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, okay, I'm not gonna say in order. I'm just gonna say throw out names.
Yeah, that's fine.
Navy Blue, TK, damn Sade, really big,
Ooh, that's a good one.
crazy music, man. I love her shit. Man, I think Earl fell out of my top five favorites. Um, Ka, I'd say he's up there. He's amazing.
I don't give a fuck
And
about Car. It doesn't end well.
damn, I don't know. I just love his shit.
He's a
And
lyricist. I'll say that much.
yeah, but Mock, Mock or Earl, five, either one.
Mr. Homie.
Mr. Homie,
I
indeed.
do like Mr. Homie.
I love his
I
music.
like TK threw me off in that list. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably I'd say arguably my favorite artist of all time. I've gone through every single one of his leaks. Like he's
Yeah, I have
amazing.
a whole playlist of it. I think I have 1,200 Santana World Scrabbles.
Yeah,
In
he's
and around that. It's just if he was not in jail, Jesus
Exactly.
Christ.
It'd be over.
Just
No, but a little of this interview, just a little sneak peek into the future. I might do a whole tape flipping Santana World, but have like boom bap stuff.
okay. I
Yeah,
would kill for that probably, but
yeah, I would kill for it, but I just need to find some acapellas of it. That's my only issue.
shit.
Yeah.
I don't. You need to make like some plug beat or something, like some summers type shit. Just one time. I just want to see it.
Maybe I need to dip into different subgenres of production.
I can just imagine like on like Sphinx or something. It's just like fucking someone like you, and then it just instantly goes into like What We Have by Summers, and it's just this
Yeah.
fat fucking plug beat, and everyone's just sat there like, what the fuck? I did not
And
pay
then
for this.
straight into some I don't know, get in my death grips bag,
On GP type shit.
and then some UK drill.
Yeah.
There we go. Solidifying
Some
myself as the
UK
greatest
drill.
producer of all time.
Yeah, for sure. Well, right. So from where you stand right now, what would be your most wanted collab, but from like a reasonable standpoint, like something that you can actually see yourself getting to, where you currently
Right
are?
now,
Yeah, like right now.
mhm, I would say, damn, that's a hard question. There's a lot of people. A song or like a whole tape?
Either one, whatever you want.
Okay. I'd say, hmm, man, that's such a hard question. There's not much people I could, but I have gotten in contact with Mavi. I've gotten in contact with Billy Woods. Those two are definitely up there. Rock Marcy.
If you
I
made
could
a song with Billy Woods, I think I'd actually like.
again. I don't want to say any spoilers, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Um.
Okay. Well,
Uh.
we can interpret that how we like, but
You could. You could. But yeah, and also one of Mox and like the God for Him, like the whole Dump God scene. One of their like producers, Fortes, he produced Wooden Nickels. I don't know if you
oh
heard.
yeah,
Yeah, Wooden Nickels.
yeah.
He produced it, and then he's doing like a little project, instrumental tape for Ukraine. And he's like, "Yo, any producers want to like give their beats in and like for the tape, all the funds will go from Bandcamp straight to Ukraine, like as a donation." I'm like, you know what? I'll hit him up. I'll ask if I could be on it. And then he's like, yeah, we definitely need some more classy producers like you. And because he went through my Bandcamp, I think, and I sent him some stuff off the Sphinx tape. He's like, yeah, I need some beats from you. And so hopefully that gets me a little bit closer to like the God for Him and Mock, because it'd be cool to collab with them. But
Cool.
if I get the Fortes cosign, then I think
Could be clean.
I'll
Could
be
be
on
clean.
somewhere. Yeah. And also, Messiah Music didn't love, but he said Tabbed was like a great start for a first project, like instrumental. I don't know if he was being nice or anything, but he produces like most of Armin Hammer stuff along with August Fannin. So I don't know. I feel like if he ends up like genuinely liking Sphinx, that would be another great cosign to have, because he's
Yeah.
like one of my inspirations as well. I don't know.
Wow.
I've been just contacting people left and right ever since like January to try to get a collab, and I've been just getting better. So the chances of me getting collab with someone I like is pretty good chance, I'd say. But yeah, Mavi, Billy Woods, those two definitely on my bucket list.
Good shit. And then the next question is transitioning from that all out anyone dream collab song.
Oh damn, fuck. Honestly,
It could be like multiple artists too. on one song. So
Damn. I'd say shit. I'm just thinking stuff would be good because I could just name all my favorite artists into one song, but I don't think that would sound good. Um, like taking Earl Sweatshirt.
oh
Uh,
yeah, Lemonade
not
for the
I.
East beat.
That would go hard to be honest. But hmm, I'd say August, Fan, and TK. If I'm being like honest,
Wow.
I feel like TK could go dumb over some really good boom bap.
I mean,
That would kind of be hard.
he's done like weirder, less trap type beats before. Like, I forgot what that song's called, but I'm looking at the single cover now in my head, and it's not his song, but it's a feature with someone else, and it's like
Um,
it's got a weirder, more like spacey beat
is
that's
it
not
Get
his.
It?
Yeah, get it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song
Damn, that's
is.
crazy. I knew what you were talking about. But yeah, it's like more like cloud rap beat. It's like
Yeah,
super atmospheric.
it's just very different anything he's
Yeah.
ever done. So I think that shows that he's kind of versatile.
Yeah, and he could like rap. So I don't know. I feel like it would be nice to hear him over some classy August Fannin.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
Fannin's crazy. Definitely another one of my inspirations.
The goat.
Exactly.
So I just thought we'd have a little segment where we just talk about the new tape because I
Yeah.
love it. I think you're having a good time with it,
Yeah.
and it's all round been a positive reception. So how was making it? And I feel like this is going to be a really basic answer where you're just going to be like, I was just sat in my room pressing buttons and shit. But like,
Honestly, for someone like you, I don't know what mindset I was in. Definitely the craziest, like the most creatively speaking, that's my best beat, and I don't even know how I made that. Like only 2 weeks into producing, I seriously don't know. But it was a demo at first. Like it wasn't finished. I mean, it was finished for me back then because like I was bad. My ear was like not that great for mixing, so I felt like it was done. But then when I'm like, I need this for streaming. I went back and I mixed the drums better, so it wasn't like rotating around your head, and it was like crunchier, I'd say, and it fits the sound more. But yeah, I just I don't know. For the whole tape, I feel like I was getting into my Dilla bag with the chopping and the with the arranging of the beats too.
that shit was crazy. I remember when you first dropped it on streaming, and I was like, oh, I know this guy from the stuff that he's done in the past, but he's kind of cool.
Oh.
But he's kind of cool. I'll check his new song, and then I checked it, and I was like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, Nara's what's it called he made a comment on Bandcamp. It's like Twitter moron slash loser turn it into a great producer. Wow. I'm like, you know what? That's right.
That's
Everyone who hated me on my old account, they all follow me now, and they know it's me. They're like my name is Ara on there. They
yeah,
interact with me and everything. So I feel like they know what I'm really like now when I'm not a clout chaser or like trying to grab attention with like stupid
yeah.
takes
When you're not
on
on
the internet.
idiotic tomfoolery
Exactly.
or like before.
And
Um,
I like this now.
but anyway,
But at least I know how to market on Twitter. You know how to get followers.
yeah,
just have some bad takes and you'll be
just
set.
going into like Space Ghost Perp and you'll get a follower and it's fine.
Exactly.
That's the wave. But I don't know. It's just, I mean, I personally think the last three tracks. I think that's the best track run on the tape.
On Sphinx,
Yeah,
the last three, definitely the second to last one I made. The That was the last track I made, and it was supposed to be, or it still is, but I'm doing a rapper, a double, like two rappers, one producer, whole trio spiel going on.
yeah,
And that beat I sent instantly to them. They're like, dude, that's crazy. Like, we need that. I'm like, all right, bet. And then I'm like, wait, this would go really good on Sphinx. So I asked them for permission. They're like, yeah, dude, go ahead. Like, it's your beat. So it's gonna be for them. And I'm like, you know what? Let me add it to the Sphinx. And right when I made that, right when I added it to the tape, I made the announcement on Twitter. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna change the Bandcamp date a week back, and we're gonna go from there. So I like submitted it hella late. So hopefully Spotify doesn't mess up the release like it did someone like you, because it like released it 2 days late. But hopefully that doesn't happen.
What day is it coming out on Spotify?
311.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. But obviously the true supporters got it before,
exactly.
so
And I think I've made more money on Bandcamp than I think I will ever in the span of my career on Spotify off
probably,
this
yeah.
one project. Because about 20 people bought it, and it was 11 each, and some people bought more. And I don't know, it was just tremendous support. Like even if Bandcamp takes 25%, which they do of artists' earnings, it like still helps out so much. Like it's nuts. It's
Yeah,
one step away from getting an MPC, like being able to crate dig.
yeah. It probably like will be the most you'll make unless you get some like crazy like Kanye like fucking you know
Level.
like some
Yeah.
what's it called? No More Parties in LA type fucking hit or something.
Yeah. And Madlib doesn't even get money from that. Or not much,
Exactly.
because it's him, Kendrick, and Madlib. So Madlib gets like 30%.
Yeah. So it's
And I don't even know if Kanye is paying him the money.
yeah, probably not.
Exactly.
He's probably cut ties from him now. That guy's psycho. God.
But Freddie Gibbs also has that instrumental too. So yeah, Madlib's probably making some good money off of that.
Oh yeah, Pinata and Bandana.
Hmm.
So that's it's a fair point. But the obviously not to spoil too much, but is there like a brief descriptor of plans for the future, like stuff that you have planned out currently?
You want me to go through it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. All right. I think. I guess I'll unveil the plan of like the volume one type deal. So I'm gonna have, I don't know how long until I stop the series, but I'm gonna have like a little, not trilogy. It's gonna be longer than three, but it's gonna be like, for instance, Sphinx Volume One. I'm gonna probably have like a Panther Volume Two, and that Panther tape is gonna be like, panthers originate in like South Asia and all that, and tropical places, rainforests. So I'm probably gonna have like a more tropical sound, very vibrant sound to the album, but and also have like some, I don't know, maybe South South Asian
I could imagine
speeches
like
going through.
I could imagine like if you go with that kind of sound, some like you know what's it? Falling Out the Sky, is it? Off of
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
100% around that sound. And so I that's the direction. I'm also thinking like a labyrinth. No, is it? No, I'm so stupid. Or is it a labyrinth? I forgot the name. I'm stupid. Uh, damn. I read about it when I was a kid. It's like the two. It's like a snow tiger, and it has like two sharp fangs. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a mythical. I don't know if it's okay. I might sound dumb right now, but I'm also planning something like that and have it like a very very cold feel to it, since it like originates in the snow,
That's cool.
and all the art is going to be done by the same guy. So I'm excited.
Oh yeah, the cover art for Sphinx is gorgeous.
Sphinx.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I paid like 55 for it, so
Yeah, it's
I'm
quality.
glad it turned out amazing. But yeah, those that's for instrumental, like Go
Yeah.
Panther and
You've got to
on and
do
on.
some like you know how like Knowledge does series where
Yeah,
he'll make like 20 of them for
yeah.
so many volumes.
And Madlib does what's called beat
Oh
beat
yeah.
butcher in like India, and then in I forgot, dude. I'm blanking right now, but he just has the beat conductor,
Yeah, beat
uh,
conductor.
India, and then a bunch of other places where like samples strictly from there. So that's where I'm kind of getting the inspiration for the series. But I'm obviously making it like cat themed with the panthers, the sphinx,
Yeah.
all that. So adding my own touch to it. But for rapper collabs, I think I have 5 set in stone right now to drop this year. Obviously, there's going to be more, but I'm doing a side B to an album by Black Shadori. That should be coming out soon.
Wait, really?
Yeah, have you checked out
Yeah,
White Melody?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that
I
whole
got into
album
it when it came
produced
out.
by Sovereign, and she's like a Griselda producer. So if he wanted me to do the entire side B, and he also had like Griselda producers on there, and Nicholas Craven, I don't know. I feel like that's also a big jump. And there are 2 rappers and me, like the little trio we're forming. One of the rappers is Shadori, so it's gonna be him and Patty Honcho, which is
I
also on White Melodies.
I knew
And
you had some shit coming with him because you kept like retweeting his stuff and
yeah,
sharing things, and I was like,
that's my guy. I remember the first beat I ever posted on my old account. I posted it, and then he retweeted. He's like, "Dude, this is gonna be track 1 on our collab tape." And then I got suspended, and we haven't been touched since. And then a month ago, we found each other's accounts, and we're like, "Dude, we got to carry this through." And then I was speaking to Patty about a collab, and Black Shadori really wanted to collab with Patty Honcho, and Patty's like, "Dude, I'm down." And so we're forming a little 3-man group, and it's gonna be sick.
gotta tap in. So
Yeah, it's gonna be superhero
as well.
themed, so a bunch of
Ooh,
thought put into it.
so like some
Yeah,
Scarface,
X-Men themed.
X-Men.
Yeah, that's all I can say for now, but
Okay,
it's gonna be
okay,
it's gonna be dope.
understood.
Uh, do you know Known As?
No.
Oh, damn. Well, he put out a project earlier this year. He doesn't market his shit, so like I don't really retweet it because I can't. But I have a whole tape with him coming soon. Um, I have a tape with No God Noah.
Oh yeah.
I have a tape with what's it called. Um, I'm blanking. Or actually, that's it. The others are like in. I'm in the works of talking to them and just figure out a collab. Yeah.
Well, that's exciting either way. So
Yeah.
sounds good.
A lot planned for this year.
And then next year you'll have a future collab album and a Kendrick
With who?
collab album.
Yes, sir.
And
No, I'm planning for summer to just having a compilation album of just random beats. It's like no cohesion, but just featuring a bunch of artists on it. And that's where I am planning of getting Billy Woods on a beat because I made a perfect beat for him.
Billy Woods,
So yeah, Mr. Woods.
he's pretty decent, I must
Nah,
say.
he's mid.
I've heard a lot of the rap men in my time. He's okay at what he does. But just in case, on the wild chance there is any fellow producers watching, what kit do you use to make your beats?
Like what drum kit?
Yeah,
Beat Butcher. But I can't give away where I find my samples, you know.
obviously.
Can't be I can't be giving the gold away,
He finds them
Gotta
on
get,
YouTube.
yeah,
Just
but
searching
I
for
have a
sample shit.
small YouTube channel.
Yeah,
It has like 4,000 videos. I don't know. I just search
oh,
there every day. It's just like a gold mine.
he's just digging.
Yeah.
And do you use any? Do you have like a MIDI
Yeah,
controller
yeah, yeah.
or
I
anything?
have a little drum pad. I don't have a keyboard to like write any bass. I just go by ear and I just click it on FL.
Oh yeah,
But I do have a beat pad to chop. It just makes it so much easier.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And those were all the questions I had.
Word.
So we've clocked out at about the half an hour mark, which is what I was aiming for anyway. So that's perfect.
Dub.
So gotta end it out here.
Sick.
If anybody watched the interview with Mid, thank you for watching. But
Thank you.
this will get like 4 views anyways. Matter.
And all by me.
Yeah, all by you on certain YouTube accounts, and you'll be commenting under the name like
Wow, amazing. And bright future.
under the name like Jonathan Sunderland or something, and you're just like this young boy's got a bright future. Can't wait
He's
to
coming as Madlib.
be making the Matlib. Yeah, no, you need to do it like you know how people do that thing on YouTube where they have like the artist and they have like the little music sign so people can
Yeah.
recognise it. You need to do that and just be like Madlib, Billy Woods, just make a shit ton of different accounts.
Boo, this dude sucks. I can say the people I work with has doubted me since I was starting, and now look where I am.
Yeah, very
Boom.
good, very good. Now, yeah, that's all for today.
Word.
Thank you for watching. If you
Thank
didn't,
you
if
for
you didn't
having me.
watch, thank you for not watching. Thank you, Mr. Klwn Cat, for
Thank you, Mr.
coming on.
Donut.
You're welcome. And it's time for me to press the stop recording button, so the invisible people through the screen, goodbye.